Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Razovy, and I want to bring you some good news, or at least it's very good news for me. I'm very happy about it because, as you can see in front of my screen right now, the ZOM 100 manga is officially going to get an anime adaptation in 2023, and I am so freaking happy about it. I absolutely love this manga. I own every single volume that is available. The manga is, in my opinion, one of the best I've ever read. It's very different from how it started out, but still, I love it to bits. It's really, really good. So if you haven't read the manga yet, by all means pick it up or use something like Touch Show Me to read it, but by all means read it. And now it's finally going to get an anime adaptation. I didn't even know that was like it was going to have one. I didn't even know that it they were talking about this. I had no clue. I just got a message from let me I forgot his name. Let me quickly take a look from Plankton, and he sent me this message saying that great news for you, Razovy, and yes, indeed, great news for me, because my God, the Zone 100 manga is going to finally have an anime adaptation, and I would have been just happy reading the complete manga and then just finishing the story, but having an actual anime adaptation is so much better. I love it. I saw the trailer. I have rewatched the trailer a ton of times now already, and the voice acting of the main character is wonderful, and the animation is gorgeous as well, for as far as the trailer shows, of course. It's always a surprise whether or not the actual animation is going to be that good, but most likely it will be. So yeah, Zone 100 is getting an anime adaptation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy about it, really. I absolutely love it. And I figured that since I'm so happy about this, I should share two more new anime in 2023 that I'm looking forward to, that are from a manga series that I really love. For example, Sousou no Frieren, or Frieren Beyond Journey's End is the English name, is also getting an anime adaptation. Now, before I talk about this, let me quickly recap what Zom 100 is for the people that have no idea what it is. Zom 100 is a zombie manga, and now it's also going to be a zombie anime, in which we have Akira, and Akira is basically just a wage slave. Like, this guy, he works all day, basically the whole day through, and he has no free time. He just feels horrible all day long, and then all of a sudden, after he basically is just planning to end it all, a zombie apocalypse hits, and it hits, and instead of feeling bad about it all, he is ecstatic. He loves it. He is so happy about all of it. Why? Because he now never has to go back to that horrible job of his. And this is the premise of the story. So he will survive in the zombie apocalypse while being happy about it. But basically, he makes this bucket list of 100 things that he wants to do now that the world is coming to an end. Now, of course, he meets tons of different characters, which I see are not updated on the anime side, but I'm sure they're updated here. Yeah, he meets Shizuka, for example, Ryuzaki, and tons more. But the two that I just mentioned become his close friends. The rest is just like side characters and stuff, and his parents and that kind of stuff. But he meets tons of different characters who are awesome, all in their own right. I also really like Beatrix, by the way. Like, she's from Germany, and she's like this otaku type, sorry, who really loves Japan and all that kind of stuff. It's very fun. So yeah, Zom 100, take a look at it. Now, besides that, we have Sousou no Frieren, like I said, which is also getting an anime adaptation. Now, all of these manga that I'm going to mention are released in English, so you can just pick them up or use other means. And basically, Frieren Beyond Journey's End is about, well, as you can imagine, Frieren, who is an elf, and she's able to live for an incredibly long time because she's an elf. She eventually is able to defeat the Demon King with her party, and then eventually they part ways, of course, as you can imagine. And as you can imagine, since she's an elf, she outlives all of them because she partners up with two humans and a dwarf. And although the dwarf lives a lot longer than humans, compared to Frieren, the dwarf will eventually pass away way before Frieren even becomes middle-aged, you know what I mean? So this whole story, this whole manga, and eventually now also an anime, is about Frieren coming to terms with the fact that people around her are dying, and that she basically has such a large lifespan that no matter what she does, she will outlive anyone. And it's about death and dealing with death, and how to form relationships if if you know that people around you are going to die, while you will just continue on your merry way. It's kind of, that's what the anime and manga is about. And it might sound a little depressing, and sometimes it is, but that's also kind of the point of the manga and the anime. But it's an awesome story. The manga is very nice. The compared to Zom 100, the manga art is, in my opinion, not as beautiful as the Zom 100 art, but it's the story is just as great. It's just a very different take on life, basically. But it's very cool, and I'm very happy to see that it's going to get an anime adaptation. Frankly, I think Zom 100 is going to hit a larger audience compared to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, but I do believe that both are absolutely worth it to watch. So if you're not a big manga fan, or you just don't have the time to read manga, I don't know how your life goes, then at least you can watch the anime of both of them, because both of them are really, really good. Now the final one is one that I know that everyone is going to love. I sincerely doubt with all of my heart that anyone is not going to like this. Okay, everyone will most likely like this anime, which is Solo Leveling. Now, Solo Leveling is going to also air in 2023, and I just know that people are going to love this. I just know that people will. I have read the complete manga, or manhwa, right? It's a Korean manga. It's currently also releasing in physical format, which is beautiful, by the way. I own all of the currently released volumes, and it's because it's colored in, right? Something that manga never is. It's so gorgeous. Like, it's even better than reading it on your phone, which compared to manga, it's not always the case. So it's gorgeous, really. And Solo Leveling, for the people that don't know, it's basically about Jinwoo. And this guy lives in a world where basically there are hunters, and these hunters hunt monsters. Okay, and these monsters, basically there's like gates opening up around the world. These hunters need to go into the gates to defeat the monsters and eventually the boss, because if they don't, the monsters come out and then they kill people. So to avoid that, you have hunters. Turns out though that Jinwoo is the world's weakest hunter. Like, this guy is weak as hell. So he's not really of help to anyone doing this. But this is it's a minor spoiler, but it's if I don't tell you this, the story, you won't really get the story. There's an incredibly minor spoiler that you'll get in the first couple of chapters. But what happens is that eventually almost dies, almost, in one of those dungeons or portals, however you want to call them, and he reawakens, and basically he's now able to level up every time he does certain tasks, kind of like a video game. Other hunters are, of course, not able to do this. They are able to train and become stronger, sure, but this incredibly interesting level up system means that Jinwoo is able to become stronger and stronger and stronger, no matter what he does. So there's no stop to this, something that to a normal human, even if they're a hunter, there is, of course. Eventually it stops, you know what I mean? So this guy is I won't spoil anything else, but this guy is going to get strong, and things are going to change. And it's this story about saving the world and about becoming stronger yourself that is absolutely amazing, really. Solo Leveling, from the three that I just mentioned, I know that this is going to be one hell of a hit. People are going to love this just as much as they love the manga. The manga is the third most popular manga of all time. That says something. And in my opinion, it should be the number one. I have never read a better story up until this point than Solo Leveling. I'm sure, don't get me wrong, in the future I sincerely hope that there will be a better one. Sure, of course. But I haven't read a better manga than this one. It is absolutely ridiculously good. So even if let's turn it around. If you're not into anime, but you do like manga, you owe it to yourself to at least read Solo Leveling once. And most likely you're going to read it again and again and again. That's how good it is. It is really, really good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are the three that I am really looking forward to. I hope that it was useful to you. If it was, make sure to click on the like button. Share this video with your friends if you know that they're gonna like this too. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, I was Razovy, and you were you. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.